days where you tell yourself you're gonna call in sick, and then it just gets closer and closer and closer to the time, and then eventually you don't call in sick. It's days like today, man, when I'm so fucking tired, I just wish I didn't have to deal with crazy people all day. I wish I just went to my job, sat at my desk, didn't have to talk to anyone, got through my job. Unfortunately, that's not the case. I am so tired this morning. Stayed up way too fucking late. In fact, I have been for probably the last 2 or 3 nights. Just my hours have just been too long, man. Like last night, finished at 10, was meant to go to the gym, came home, man, I was like, nah, I just can't. I mean, I hadn't eaten enough. Didn't go this morning, you know, I've been rushed. Told myself I was calling in sick, now I'm not. It's like, fuck, oh god. Not starting the day off the right way, that's for sure. Oh god, I'm so fucking tired. And I've got, you guys are not going to care, but I've got the worst client today. I've got the one that's held in the prison. I hate going in the prison, I fucking hate it. I like our normal environment, you know? When you go in the prison, you've got two government departments clashing with each other because they have complete different ways of treating people. You've got Department of Health, or, you know, Office of Disability that we're included in, and then you've got Department of Corrections, which the prison officers are included in. And unfortunately, the client, you know, cannot help the way he is, but the fact is that there is no other place around the Northern Territory that will take him apart from the prison. So unfortunately, he's held in the prison when he really shouldn't be, but he's just too volatile that no one can handle him, and he can't live full-time at the house because it just doesn't work. So what we do is we take him out on day release, and it's a lot of work sometimes, most times. And they've been real sneaky at work, so they've made, every time that you've got a shift with this cunt, they've made it an overtime shift, which means if you call in sick, you don't get paid for it. So they've been really sneaky in that way. So that means that if I did call in sick today, I wouldn't have got paid, which, you know, with buying another house, I definitely need to get paid for everything I can, especially since I'm going to New Zealand in 2 weeks. So I'm off to work. I would have loved to stay in bed. Love to stay in bed. But no. So I'll talk to you guys later. And actually, come to think of it, this is the first morning I've actually felt cold. So I just had to turn the aircon off. Usually it's pumping, even at 7:30 in the morning. So that is good. That is good. We are getting colder here in Alice Springs. Finally, at the end of March. Look who's trying to steal my shade. Hey. What kind of a noise do you make? Peacock. Come on. Oh, fuck. I think I'm going crazy. What a fucking day. So glad that's over. I'm actually getting out 2 hours early. Alright guys, so home now. It was a struggle getting my gym gear on. It was a struggle. I had no fucking energy, and that's probably because of the fact that I hadn't eaten fuck all today. So the first thing I did when I got home is I made a quick smoothie. I had 100 grams of frozen berries, 1 scoop of protein powder, 1 serve of oats, and some almond milk. So I drank that about 10 minutes ago, and actually that gave me a little bit of energy. So I'm feeling okay. I'm still going to make a pre-workout. So today is gonna be gold standard pre-workout. You know how we do it. Alright, so I am not exactly sure what I'm going to hit today. I think I'll probably hit some back. Last back session I didn't do any heavy compound movements because my lower back was killing me. Next day after that I did a leg workout, or maybe it was the day before I did legs, but anyways, basically my lower back was screwed. So I just did some rows and some pull downs, but today, you know, it's not feeling too bad, so we're going to go for some either deadlifts or rack pulls. It depends on where I actually work out because I haven't decided where I'm going to go today. And following that, I'm going to do back and biceps, so probably 9 or 10 sets on the first compound movement, then probably 2 isolation movements for about 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 sets each. And then after that, depending on how I feel, I'll just smash out some biceps, you know, superset the fuck out of them and just get a good pump to finish. What I find when I do biceps after training back is I'm definitely not as strong and I don't get as good of a workout. So if I really do want to smash my biceps and actually get, you know, the most out of a workout with them, I have to do them by themselves, or biceps and triceps. Doing biceps after back it's not ideal, but at the end of the day, if you're not going to get an opportunity to train biceps again for another few days, you may as well do it because they're already being, you know, used, already been worked in the back workout. So anyways, what else to say? Nothing really. I'm gonna sip on my pre-workout. I'm gonna charge this camera up a little bit more and charge my phone up a little bit more, and then I'll take you guys back to the gym and hit some heavy rack pulls. I'll do some rack pulls today, so I'll make sure I take my straps. One thing I will say about back training, you know, some people will tell you that using straps, things like straps and a belt is pussy. Are you fucking serious, mate? Like, you wanna isolate your back and not fucking, you know, who cares if your forearms give out before your back does? Who gives a fuck? You wanna work your back, like, use straps, man. It's just my 2 cents. Always have, always will. When I forget my straps on a back day, I'm fucked off. Put it that way. So I'll get my shit ready and we'll be off to the gym.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Alright guys, you guys hear about beast mode? Well, I'm on the last set of rack pulls, my back's fucked, and I'm about to do a triple drop set. So, I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. This is what beast mode really is, alright?
the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light.
Big back session in the books, another one in the books. I do give my back hell, I must admit. I train back at least once a week, if not twice a week, every week, and go hard pretty much every single time. I don't do a compound lift like I did today every single time, like I've said before, but most times I will, because, you know, when I get in that gym and I see the empty squat rack, I'm like, well, fuck, I better go over there now and make the most of it and smash out my compound exercise, which is usually deadlifts or rack pulls. So today with rack pulls, obviously, we went beast mode. As I said, I mean, that is beast mode to me. I mean, that's fucking balls to the wall. That's, you know, AMRAP for 3 drop sets. It's fucking, that's nuts. You only want to do that probably once in a workout, and I usually do it at the end of my compound lift. So that's what I did today. We started off, you know, the full workout was 1 plate aside for 20, 2 plates aside for 15, 3 plates aside for 15, 4 plates aside, which is the first set that you saw, which I think I must have got 16, 17 reps, and then had a nice break, did another set with 4 plates aside, got another 15 reps I think, had a nice break, did another set, had another 15 reps. So at the moment I'm hitting sets of 15 with 4 plates aside, which is, you know, that's where I'm at the moment. I probably could push it to 20, but I'd need more rest between sets, and, you know, I would really be fucking myself up. There's no way. If I hit 20 reps on that first set, I would have gassed myself completely. And then obviously with the last set, I did the triple drop set, which absolutely fucked me. But it feels pretty good now. So after that, I went over to a lat pull down. I used two different attachments. I used just a general lat pull down bar, just going like that. I use it either right on the corner, so I have my hands just as it goes downwards like that, and have my thumb in a hook grip like that, over the top, just on that corner, so I have something to like grab onto to pull down. Or I go all the way out to the side, drop the weight a little bit, and go as wide as possible. And you definitely can't go as hard as heavy. You definitely can't go as heavy on the wider grip, but it feels good. And you know, it really feels like you're making your lats as wide as possible. You know, building the width, which is why you do lat pull downs, right? So after I use just the general lat pull down bar, I don't even know what it's called, but after I use that, we went, what did I do? I got the cable attachments, I got just the handles, I put 2 on the pull down cable, and I did 3 more sets, 1 with overhand grip like that, 1 with a neutral grip like that, and 1 with underhand grip like that. And you know, it's AMRAP, as many reps as possible, sets of 10 to 15, and you might have seen it in another video, when my hands are coming up, I really feel the stretch. I never fully take all the stress off the lat and put it on the shoulders. I never do that. I keep the lat tensed, which means that I never completely lock out up the top. So some people might see my form and be like, well, he's got his arms bent, it's like he's not stretching all the way out. Well, I'm stretching as far as I can, keeping the tension on the lat. I mean, the last thing, and that is what stretching is. I mean, if you're not stretching if you let all the tension go on your lat, are you? Just fucking like, you're just pulling your arm out of your socket. Like, so I don't do that. I don't fully extend up the top. And when I'm pulling it down, I have a slight lean back motion. I definitely don't do anything stupid, but it's not like I have my back completely straight the entire time. I do have a little bit of a motion to get that momentum to bring it down. But in saying that, my reps are very slow and controlled, and that's just how I train. even on compound lifts, I mean, my reps are pretty slow. So, yeah. That's about it. Oh no, after that I did some seated row with a close grip attachment and a medium grip, neutral grip fucking attachment. I don't even know the bloody terminology, to be honest. I'm gonna have to start reading some books. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, one more workout in the books. I just want to get shredded again and get leaner than I ever have before. That's what I'm gunning for at the moment. I keep on telling myself, well, if I'm not competing, like, what's the point? But if I didn't blow out so much after my last show, then I could have maintained the physique that I had. I wasn't that lean, so I definitely want to get down to at least what I was, if not leaner. And I've got New Zealand in 2 weeks, so I want to lean out a little bit for that too. And yeah, that's about it. Started on December the 25th at 98 kgs. I started like low-key dieting. I wasn't tracking anything for the first 2 months, and I dropped down to about 92. Since then it's been about 6-7 weeks, and I've dropped down below 90. I've come back up to 92, down to 91, 92. I haven't fucking made up my mind as to whether I want to keep shredding or bulking. I keep sort of fucking it up. So the start of this series, you know, was a week and a half ago now, and I have stuck to it, and I've tracked everything, so that's awesome. While I'm tracking everything, I'll shred. I mean, the stupid thing was, my last prep, I was actually putting more effort into tracking my macros and calories when I was bulking than when I was fucking shredding. I mean, that doesn't make sense, does it? And the fact is, I was tracking everything, but I was going over my calories by like at least 1,000 a day while I was bulking, but I was tracking everything. So I put on a kg a week, but I was eating 4,500 calories a day. So it's like, but in the same time, I wanted to make sure I was in a surplus, not by 1,000 calories, but I wanted to make sure I was in a surplus so that I didn't miss out on any of those, you know, rebound muscle gains or muscle memory gains, because I was in a caloric deficit for so long going into that show. I fucked around for too long, too much maintaining, not enough actual shredding. You know, I was basically dreaming shredding because my calories were just too high. So there's no doubt about it, your calories need to be low, and you need to feel hungry at times if you actually want to get shredded. There's no doubt about it, you've got to go through some hardship. So I welcome that. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Don't know when that'll be. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Alright guys, funny story. Well, not really funny, but it's a story. I'm going around to my sister's place, going to hang out with her flatmates, and one of them has just got back from Thailand. She's been there for 2 weeks, and she went on one of those medical holidays to get her tits done. So she got a boob job, got breast implants. She had pretty much nothing before, and I haven't seen what the result is, but she's back now, so I'm gonna surprise them and take the camera inside. She'll probably get shy as fuck, but this is gonna be funny as. I think she's gonna look a bit different. And then my sister's actually thinking about doing it as well, because, you know, people have only had good experiences with this company, and this chick that's just got it done, she's been sending Snapchats through, her hotels were sick, she had an awesome time, so I think my sister's gonna do it too. But that is a story for another time. So I'm just pulling up now, and we'll go inside, see what they're up to. Oh, who's here? Who's blocking my way, Cam? Right, okay, let's see what's going on. Boo!
The other Jacob. Yeah, I was like, oh no.
What's up, guys?
Oh, why are you filming?
Hey. Hey, what do you look like?
When you went into surgery?
What do you,
Even
what do you
got
having?
depression, so-
No, I didn't get them. I got them
Avocado
after
on toast.
surgery.
Oh, that looks pretty good. What do you got there?
Yeah, and I did.
What's that you got?
Last year.
Oh. Quest bar. How much protein?
Yeah.
22.
We're getting
21 grams?
Yeah.
That's gains.
Yeah.
Show us your gains. Come on. Give us a spice it. Come on, do it. Do it right here.
Isn't he like a 40 player?
No.
Come on then, just do it.
And then you
Oh fuck, look at that.